Welcome, Wargamers. Josh back to bring another Warhammer Age of Sigmar bat rep. Today I'm lucky enough to have Mike with me.
Absolutely.
We're going to throw down, do 2,000 points. You are going to be running some Blades of Khorne with a heavy focus on the demons.
Yeah, for sure.
Which I'm super terrified of right now.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm running my good old Ogres, my Gutbusters, bringing the tribe back. I haven't played them in a little while, so I figured, what the hey, let's give it a try.
It's going to be a bloodbath.
It is going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Which I think actually works better for you than me.
Well, I like blood. I'm worshiping it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So yeah, we both built the armies not blind, but we both kind of built them, brought them to the table, and figured, hey, this should work well against each other.
Yep.
Don't see any major issues other than the fact you get flying demon monsters all over the place.
Oh yeah.
But no, it should be a good game. I definitely got ways to deal with everything that you've brought, and the same, you've got ways to deal with everything that I've brought.
The scenario is the issue there. You've got 2 characters and there are 3 objectives.
We're doing 3 places of power, so the way that this works is that you're holding those objectives, and it's super important to hold them because that's how you get points, and for however long you've held them, every turn you get that many points. So you can run away with points real easy. The catch is you can only hold them with heroes. I've got 2, you've got 5. So it will be an uphill battle for the Ogres, but I'm definitely ready to take on the challenge. So let's check out the armies, the board, and get to the game.
Awesome.
We will start off by taking a look at my Ogre Horde here. I'm actually running the Gutbuster War Tribe for a War Scroll Battalion, which is nice. It essentially gives me some impact attacks when I charge. Well, let's go through everything I have on my list, starting with my leaders. Up front is my General, the Tyrant. He's got the 2 hand weapons as well as the pistols. Running him, let me see, he's the General, so I'm going to go Bellowing Tyrant and Battle Brew. I did roll for his big name, and he is a Giant Breaker. Next to him, I've got the Butcher. Nothing too special there. Because I got the War Scroll Battalion, I get an extra artifact. I'm just going to give him Battle Brew. Nothing too fancy. Moving over to my Battle Line units next. I've actually got 4 Battle Line units. I've got 2 small units of Ogres. I've got 1 small unit of Lead Belchers, and then 1 larger unit of Ogres there. So the small units are 3-man, the large units are 6-man. And then moving over to my regular units, I've got my 9 Iron Guts, hopefully there to save the day, and in the back 2 Iron Blasters. That makes up my 2,000 point list of Ogres. Next, going over to take a look at the Demon list here, primarily Demon list. You get a couple Bloodbound. So what are you bringing today, Mike?
Well, let's start with, I guess, my Warlord. He's going to be a Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster. And he is going to be Slaughterborn, which allows him to reroll all of his failed to hits. That's going to be a big deal, I think, for him. And next to him is a familiar face for some people. It's Scarbrand. He's sick, and
he's absolutely disgusting with how much damage you can put out.
Yeah, and that he gets better the more he takes.
Yeah, unlike most Age of Sigmar monsters who get worse as they get damaged, he just straight up gets better in every single way.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun to try. Looking at the other characters that I brought, and I've got 5 to your 2, so hopefully that'll give me a little advantage. I've got a Bloodmaster there. He's got the Crimson Crown, which means that within 8 inches of him, all Khorne demons get an additional attack every time they roll a 6 to hit.
Woo! Okay.
So there's going to be some extra attacks there.
Yep.
And in fact, I'm working hard to get even more attacks. Thank you to a Blood Secretor right there. So he'll be giving me additional attacks once I drop that thing down, and he'll also allow me to avoid morale, right?
Yeah, he allows you to avoid battle shock within a certain bubble, but it's that +1 attack for everybody that I'm scared of.
Well, and with Khorne, I find that the more attacks you have, the just better off you are.
You just drown the enemy in weight of numbers. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, yeah. Also over there is, and it's not, I think we're kind of markadaving it, but that's supposed to be a Slaughter Priest right there.
Yep.
And he's the 2-weapon Slaughter Priest. So, and his additional prayer, oh, I forget the name of it, I didn't write it down, but it's the one that gives an additional attack as well.
No, it's a +1 to hit, right?
Oh, you're right, it's actually, that's right, the +1 to hit.
Okay, keep going through your list and I'm going to find that.
All right. In addition to that, we're looking at our battle line. That gives us 1 unit of 30 Bloodletters, 2 units of 10. We have the Skull Cannon, And we've also got, just over here, we got a couple of units of doggies. Bark, bark. And they're going to be running some screening for me because the reality is that ogres hit hard.
They really do. They've got a ton of attacks, and everything's multiple damage. Or almost everything on my list is multiple damage.
You almost never lose anything to Battle Shock because you don't tend to lose a lot of models in a single swing.
That being said, if I ever do Battle Shock and lose a model, I'm losing 4 wounds at a time. So arguably, even though it doesn't happen that often, it's 4 times as worse every time it does happen.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, there's some offset there.
Yep, for sure.
This is the battlefield we are playing on today. So 3 places of power, 1 objective, 2 objective, 3 objective. Only heroes can hold them. Go over the ogre deployment first. I've got my first unit of bulls there. Got a iron blaster. Got the larger unit of just standard ogres with lead belchers behind. My tyrant, my butcher, my big old unit of iron guts, another small unit of bulls, and then finally my last iron blaster. Moving over to this side of the board, we have got Fleshhounds, Bloodletters. We've got your standard bear as well as your priest. Your big old scary Bloodthirster. This is the big unit in front for the... Or sorry, this is one big unit of
That's a
Bloodletters.
30-man, yep.
That's terrifying. We've got your Bloodletter Hero as well as more Fleshhounds. Your Cannon, Scarbrand, and the small unit of Bloodletters. I did finish deploying first, so I think I am going to... you know what? You're going first, man.
I figured.
Yep. Over to this side of the board, we are going to go on to Blades of Khorne Hero Phase. What do you got for me?
Well, let's start with Thunk.
Plant the banner?
Yeah.
That just makes sense. What else have you got?
That was the easy one. After that, I'm going to use the command ability Lord of the Blood Hunt. And I think I'm going to focus on these guys right here.
On the hands up front?
Yeah, and what that's going to do is let them run and charge, +1 to both. Yeah.
Okay, so to summarize, what the command ability does is you pick a unit within, like, it's 16 or something like that. It's pretty good range.
Yep.
They are able to run and charge in the same turn, plus they get +1 to their move and +1 to their charge distance. Mm-hmm. So it speeds them up a lot, which will be nice for those dogs who reroll failed charges anyways, right?
They do reroll failed charges.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's possible that they'd even get in.
Yeah, it's realistic, actually.
Actually, you know, and now that you point that out, if these guys were to be able to charge that...
That's what you're thinking you might do over there instead?
That might make a little bit of sense, wouldn't it? Because I can use these guys as a screen, but in the meantime, these guys going over there...
Send them up the board and try to slow stuff down?
Why not? Let's try it over there. We'll give that a shot.
So these guys are going to go Lord of the Blood Hunt.
You bet. Lord of the Blood Hunt there.
Moving on to the rest of the hero phase, Scarbrand is going to... Because he's angry right now, right?
He's only angry, yeah.
Now, what is he going to use for his ability?
Yeah, so he's going to reroll failed hits for Carnage.
Okay. On the off chance that I go into combat with you.
You can move pretty fast, man.
That's true.
I'm trying to prepare for that.
And then last but not least, you've got a couple prayers you can use. I think there's only really one useful one right now.
Yeah, and that would be the hits.
This is what was it, Killing Frenzy or something?
That is the one, yeah.
Yeah, +1 to your hit rolls.
That's right. So we're gonna, on a 4+, we're gonna, since I'm gonna send them in anyway, right?
Okay. Gonna use it on the dogs?
Yeah. So it's still my next hero phase though, right?
Yes.
So it could be useful on something else too. But
True.
I think I like the idea of them having +1 to hit and maybe actually do some damage over there.
Okay, for sure. It works on a 4-up. Let's see. Throw that die.
Yeah, that likes it.
Oh, they've got quite a few buffs on them right now.
Mm-hmm.
On to the movement phase now. We're going to start with the dogs. They've got a base 8-inch move, +1 for the command ability, and then they get to run as well. So 9 plus D6 for their movement. Rolling a 2, so that's an 11-inch move.
Do they get to reroll runs?
No, that's reroll failed charges on them.
That's too bad. Oh well.
Moving the Fleshhounds up there. Mike opting not to move them the full distance because you won't be in range to charge. So, going to continue to use them as a screen. Next, the Bloodletters back here. They're going to advance or run?
They're going to run. Yeah, they're going to run.
5 plus another D6. There's that 6 you wanted for the dogs.
Oh, that's too bad.
An 11-inch move on them as well.
They're just going to run up behind the dogs. They'll just stay right back there.
Moving up right there. Down the line, the dog's going to run. So an 8-inch move plus another D6. For a 2, they're going to get to go 10 inches.
Awesome.
Again, they're not going to move full distance, just move up to kind of screen a bit. What about this big unit of bloodletters?
They're next, and they're going to run, but probably not need much more than 2 is good.
Okay, so yeah, they get to go up to 7 inches for the unit.
Perfect.
Scary Demons moving up. Next, we're going to do the Blood Master hiding under there. He's got a 5-inch base move. He's going to run as well?
I think he'll run as well, yep.
Just for the options, even if you don't move him full. Okay, another 7-inch move.
There you go.
Same thing, won't use the full, just kind of get behind the dogs there.
Yeah, behind the dogs and, hopefully not be the target of both your cannons.
Move down the line. The last unit of Bloodletter's going to run 5 plus another 1 for a 6-inch move.
Yeah.
They didn't stretch before the battle.
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
Nobody's able to run. That just means you're going to roll high after. Units up to there. Scarbranch going to shuffle up behind. Trying to be conservative. See, I was hoping you're going to be super aggressive, so like maybe Iron Gut him, but yeah. Probably good that you didn't. Last thing for you to move is going to be that Bloodthirster there. I assume he's going to be running as well?
Yes, indeedy. Let's reach over there and get that die, and...
An extra 4 inches. I think it's a 12-inch base move, so let's see where he ends up. Correction, it's a 10-inch base move, but he's going to go flap over there, 14 inches away. Last but not least, Skull Cannon. Forget about him. He's going to just shuffle up a little bit. Fixed him to right there. It brings us over to shooting. I think this is the only shooting to take care of. What do you want to shoot at? You've got some options over here.
Yeah, I do. It looks like it's going to be the big squad of ogres. Or the man-eater.
Or the, my general?
Yeah. What do you think? What would you do?
Did some measuring. You're actually out of range to shoot at my general. And yeah, you don't really have anywhere handy you can get to that you'd be able to get shots. So the unit of bulls up front will be the target. Single shot from that cannon, hitting my unit of bulls on a 3.
Let's do it.
Missing with a 1.
Jay, not now.
That is it for the Blades of Khorne. Moving the army up, not wanting to overextend yourself a whole lot, which actually makes a lot of sense, because if you had one unit caught out in the open, I probably would be able to just demolish them. We are going to go over to Ogre's turn 1. I will start with my hero phase with some of my destruction moves. So I'm going to go ahead and do this unit of bulls first. They're going to get to move D6 in the hero phase. They get a 5-inch move.
Ooh.
First unit, up they go. Nice, healthy movement there. We're going to go with the unit of lead belchers behind. Their destruction move will be 4 inches. Pretty good. Next up, let's go for the Tyrant himself. How far is he going to go? 4 inches. Pretty good. Walk to there. Cannon gets to go next because I'm in range of it. D6 move. 3 inches. That's all good on this side of the board. Let's move over to this side now. Okay, the unit of ogres up front. Gonna get to go 3 inches. Now the unit of iron gets behind. Gonna follow up. How far are you guys going? Big money. That one's... Yeah, that's a 4-inch move.
Yeah, it's a good one anyway.
Over to there they go. Let's do my good old butcher now. 1 inch. Move the army up quite nicely. Other things I gotta worry about in the hero phase is Bellowing Tyrant. So I'm gonna check the range on Bellowing Tyrant. Gets to be 2 inches. He's gonna go ahead Bellowing Tyrant onto the... Yeah, he's going to do it on the lead belchers, so they're getting a bonus to hit this turn.
Alright.
And my command ability... Ooh. Let's check some ranges. I will use Inspiring Presence over onto my unit of Iron Guts, because I don't want anybody running away. Spells, we're going to have the Butcher try to put Mystic Shield onto my unit of Iron Guts, looking for a 6-up to cast. And double ones definitely won't get it.
No.
That is that for my hero phase. Onto my movement. I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, who do I want to run? Who do I want to move? This first unit of ogres. I'm going to double check the range, but I think I want to move up and try for the charge. They're going to make their 6-inch move up the board. It'll be an 8-inch charge. Went ahead and pre-measured that one up a bit. Next, the Iron Blaster will go ahead and move. He gets to move 7, so that's 6, 7. Yeah, he'll just go right up to there. Ready to put a shot over that way. Next, the unit of Guts. Oh, as much as I hate to do it, they're going to run. So 6-inch move plus another 3 for a 9-inch move total.
Alright.
Guts heading up towards the middle there. Next to this unit here, same thing as the other one. I got to double check ranges to see if they're going to be able to make it into combat. Move them right up to there. It'd be a 6-inch charge to make it into combat. Might as well be aggressive. Now, the Butcher. I'm going to go ahead and run him. I think he's a 5-inch base move plus another 4. Correction, he is a 6-inch move, so moving up to right there. This flank way down here, this unit of Ogres is going to run 6 plus another 2 for an 8-inch move. Just to there. The cannon's going to move up with them. Next, the Lead Belchers are going to go ahead and run. How far do they go? 6 plus another 1 for a 7-inch move. And the unit up. Actually, you know what? Let's move them back a little bit. Don't be that aggressive. Last but not least, my good old Tyrant. I forgot his name. He's going to run 6 plus another 1 for a 7-inch move. End him up right there. That is it for my movement. Let's go right over to shooting. We're going to start with this Iron Blaster. Going ahead and... Ooh, who's he want to shoot at? Let's shoot at the big unit of Bloodletters because I'm more scared of them. Shooting at the unit. I'm going to hit you on 4s. I get a reroll because you have 10 or more models though if I miss. It hits. Wounds you on a 2-up. It definitely does wound. It's -2 to your save. I don't think they get any kind of save out of this.
I don't think so.
So just a d6 damage. 5. Stripping 5 models off the back of that unit. Down the line to the other cannon. You know what? Who am I scared of? I kind of want to shoot up at him. I do have range to shoot up at the Bloodsecrator, so you know what? Let's do it.
Yeah, here it comes.
Hit you on a 4-up. No, misses with a 1.
Jay, I'm your friend again.
That is it for my shooting, so we're going to go right over to my charges now. First of all, this unit of Bulls, 8-inch charge to make it into the dogs. With a 5, that's a failed charge. From the dogs, the 6-inch charge, much easier to make. Let's see if they can. Double 1s, yeah, they're definitely not making it in.
Oh, wow.
So, no successful charges. That is the end of my turn. So at the end of turn 1, neither of us hold any objectives or anything like that. There's no points being scored. We need to go right over to rolling priority for turn 2.
Yep.
Very important roll here coming up for 2 close combat armies. I'm going to be rolling the white die. Mike's going to be rolling the black die. Ogre is going to be rolling. I got a 1 to a 4. You get to pick. Do you want to go first or second in the...
Do you think I'd like to go first?
Yeah.
I think I would.
So we're going to go on to turn 2 for the Bloodbam. Over to the hero phase for the Blades of Khorne. Now, Scarbrand pretty easy for his abilities because he's incandescent, so he gets to use 5 out of 6 of his abilities.
Yeah.
He's not in range for the roar, so he's just going to use everything else. So he gets to like do all sorts of crazy rerolls.
It's basically reroll everything.
Yep. That's terrifying.
There's absolutely no reason not to do that.
Now let's see what else we've got here. You've got your prayers to figure out, as well as you've got your command ability.
And I've decided that for the command ability, Lord of the Blood Hunt is going to go on this enormous Bloodletter unit.
Yep, on the big Bloodletter unit.
They're going to run, charge, and get +1 to both.
Okay. And then for your prayer, again, I think the only useful prayer is the +1 to hit rolls. Do you know where you want to put that?
+1 to hit rolls may also go on that same unit.
You're going to put them on the Bloodletters?
Yes, I am. But
that makes sense.
You got to make a roll for that, right?
4 up, indeed. Roll a 1. No, a
Didn't
2.
happen.
Your prayers are not heard, but at least Khorne isn't mad and...
Oh, why would
to
he be
smite
mad
you.
with me?
That is it for the hero phase. You are set up for a crazy turn coming up. Movement. Do you know where you want to get started?
I do, yes. Let's start with these fellas right here.
Okay, and they're going to make... I assume they're just going to do an 8-inch move?
An 8-inch move, because they definitely want to charge. They're going to come out to about there.
Fleshhound's moving up to there, ready to threaten both my Iron Blaster as well as my unit of Ogres there. Bloodthirster next is going to go ahead and fly 10 inches straight up towards those Ogres. Moved up. Next, the Bloodletter unit here is going to go ahead and just do a 5-inch advance up next to the Thirster. Just like so. Next, this unit of hounds here.
Yeah.
You know if you want to advance them or run them?
No, I'm going to advance them.
Moving over out of the way. Next, I can only assume the big unit of bloodletters that can run and charge this turn are going to go ahead and run.
They are.
5 plus another d6. That's a 6, so they get an 11-inch move.
Awesome.
Moving the unit up in a nice big block like so, ready to get that 3-inch charge.
I think I'm going to take my scariest unit and I'm going to put it up against your scariest unit and see what happens.
That could be interesting.
I was hoping so.
Next, we're going to do the Bloodlord.
Yeah, for sure. And he's going to try and advance.
5-inch move.
Yep.
Moving up to there, viable to get a charge in against my unit of ogres. Cannon, 8-inch move, just going to shuffle over there. Now you're kind of spoiled for choice for targets.
Exactly.
Bloodletter's going to do their 5-inch move straight up. And then I assume Scarbrand's going to follow up behind him.
You got that right.
Everything has moved up. We are over to a little bit of shooting now, and you've got a couple different shooting things. I know your Bloodthirster's got some shots, as well as your cannon. Cannon's going to start off the shooting. He's going to try to put a shot over into the Iron Guts to try to soften them up. Not a terrible option for you here. You're going to hit the Iron Guts on a 3. That one's cocked. Reroll it.
All right. Come on now. My luck with cannons
There it is.
brutal.
There's the 2.
Brutal.
You know what? When I played Kyle, he brought like I think 3 cannons, and I think he shot them every time for like 3 or 4 turns. I think he only hit once. So
Yep.
Khorne doesn't like this range combat thing apparently.
I guess it probably is Khorne just saying no.
Over to El Bloodthirster. He's got the Fire Breath, which just hits a unit within 8 inches and does D3 more wounds. Like a jerk. Yeah, I think you're just out of hitting my guts, but you think you're probably in range of the cannon?
I am within range of the cannon, and that seems like a good plan.
So just D3 mortal wounds to the cannon?
D3 mortal wounds to the cannon.
What's it gonna be?
There's a 6.
3 mortal wounds, I'm down to 6 remaining. Now you've got the flail. It's a 12-inch range flail. Hits on 3s, wounds on 3s, -1 rend, 6 damage. That's pretty hefty. Do you know what you want to put it into? You could hit the Iron Guts with that for sure.
I could. I could also finish off a
You
unit.
could potentially kill that cannon. Just
I could.
kill him dead.
I think I might just kill the cannon. Here we go.
Swinging into my chariot, hitting on 3s.
Whack!
There's that 2 again. That brings us over to charges.
Where would you like to start, Josh?
Well, I mean, it's your pick. You could just not charge this turn, I guess.
You know, I was thinking about that, but then, I remembered I'm Khorne.
You should probably be charging.
I should probably be charging.
Which unit do you want to start with?
It's weird, but I think I actually want to start with Scarbrand. Yeah.
Actually, quick change of the mind there. We're going to do the Bloodletters declaring a charge first. So a 2d6-inch charge, how far do they get to go?
10.
10. No. First unit of Bloodletters into combat. Next, we are going to have Scarbrand charge. It's a 9-inch charge to make it into combat.
Oh, come on, he really
But
wants
you get to reroll failed charges, right?
Oh, I think I might be able to reroll failed charges. We'll double check.
Let's see if you make it first.
9. 8.
Okay, let's double check. Not quite, but you get to reroll the charge if you fail it.
8 was Khorne's number. It's just a sign that this is happening.
There
8
is
again.
another 8.
Oh.
He's not into combat yet.
Alright.
Moving over here. Next thing we're going to charge is the big kill squad. You get +1 to your charge distance.
I do.
So throw 2d6 for me. They get to charge 6 inches total. Completing the charge like so, dragging both units in. You get some options for there's going to be heavy swings. Next, you have got your, probably I'm going to assume your Herald wants to go.
He does want to go.
Okay, I think it's about a 6-inch charge or so to make it in. So let's see what he rolls. 7, yeah, he'll be into combat with the guy straight ahead of him.
Boom.
And then grab another objective.
Yep.
Now we're going to have the Hounds go ahead and charge. 3-inch charge to make it in.
That's a 9.
Yeah, plenty of options. Bring the dogs in. Getting base to base with 3 of the ogres, so 4 out of 6 of my ogres are based, won't be able to pile in. Now into this side, Bloodthirster is going to declare his charge.
That looks good.
An 11-inch charge, he's definitely going to make it into combat We'll see if you have options here. Charging the Bloodletter straight into there. We were Bloodthirster. We were back and forth if you wanted to try to get in there. You might have been able to, but that gives the Guts another target to swing at. Mm-hmm. Next, we're going to charge the Bloodletters. Mm-hmm. Okay, 2d6 charge. Survey says 9. Yeah, they're definitely going to make it into combat.
For sure.
In they go. Now the Hounds charging.
8.
Can I keep that? Yeah, actually.
Khorne wants it.
Good point. Charges are completed. Now we're going to go over to combat. You have to pick a unit to swing first with, and you have got so many options.
I do, but I think it's pretty obvious which one I have to go in
first. The big Bloodletter unit?
Let's make this happen. See if I can't whittle you down a bit.
Piled in like so. We got to figure out where all these swings are going. Let's start actually by taking a look here into this unit of Ogres. You have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Actually,
models.
I'm swinging with him first.
Right. You're going to swing with him because then you can swing with the other ones. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Here's the way we're going to fix that is that I'm just going to be smart about how to put my casualties because, yeah, we should have attacked with him first. We shouldn't have piled these guys in yet. We're not going to go back on that one. We'll just let you get his swings in.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Swinging in with your Blood Master. He's got 5 attacks because he's within range of the banner. And that's the only bonuses I believe he's going to be getting. What's he hitting on?
He's hitting on 3s.
Okay, let's see what he's got.
Let's do that. Oh, I like that.
Everything hits. Okay, this is automatically a mortal wound, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to take this. Now what's he wound on?
3s as well.
Okay, let's see. 3 ups.
Do that again. Almost.
Pretty good. And -1 rend?
-1 rend.
My 5-up save goes to a 6-up save.
I got one.
Up for a little bit. That's going to do a total of 3 damage and almost kill off 1 ogre. 1 wound remaining on the guy up front. Now we're going to go ahead and swing with the Bloodletter. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Able to get swings into this unit.
Awesome.
That is 10 attacks because you're getting the bonus attack for your banner.
And wait a second, there was
10 attacks. First, throw me a d6 because you get the... Oh, sorry, no. I almost used the Chaos Allegiance ability that I always forget anyways. So yeah, that's 10 attacks hitting on what?
Well, normally the Bloodletters are hitting on 4s, but now they're hitting on 3s, and they're mortal wounds on 5s and 6s.
Nice. Okay, throw 10 dice, see what we get.
I want 5s and 6s. I didn't get. I got 1 6.
Okay, so there's 1 mortal wound there, we know at least. And they're hitting on 4s?
They were hitting on 4s.
Or they're hitting on 3s now?
That's right, yeah. So those are actually still hits.
And 3 misses of the bunch?
That's a 4.
Yeah.
Get in.
They're now wounding on 3s.
Ooh,
not great.
Only 3.
2, I think.
2. Oh my gosh, look at those ones.
Same thing, I get a 6-up save. Pass 1, fail 1. So he takes the mortal wound. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to transfer over. We'll say this guy up front's got 3 wounds remaining.
There you go.
Over here now, exactly the same situation. Getting the bonus attacks. All in all, you're swinging with 23 attacks on me. Hitting on 3s, mortal wounds on 5s and 6s.
Here we
see
go.
What you can get. Big money.
This is the one I really want. Oh, well,
there's some in there.
Yep.
6 mortal wounds and quite a few hits. Now you're wounding me on 3s? 3s or 4s?
I'm wounding you on 3s.
Okay.
That's
a lot of 1s and 2s, but still many wounding hits. 4-up armor save with the Ren goes to a 5-up armor save. Ooh, failing quite a few there. So that is 2 ogres dead from that, plus another 6 wounds. So that's 3 ogres dead and 1 half dead. Severely putting the hurt onto that unit. Brings it to my chance to pick a unit to swing with. And you know what? I'm actually going to choose this unit of ogres here. They're going to try to sell their life dearly before that Bloodthirster kills them all. Swinging into those demons, looking for 4s and 3s. You're rolling misses of 1.
Oh, nice roll.
Good roll. They're mad.
Whoa.
Everything hit.
Whoa.
Wounding you on 3s now. Not as good, but still almost just as good.
How could it be as good?
Yeah, actually, so that's 8 wounding hits.
That's a lot. All right.
5+ save on the bloodletters.
Saving 2.
So that will be the unit because these are 2 damage a swing.
Oh, well, goodbye unit. Blood tithed.
True, actually.
Yeah.
Swinging, you're going to swing with the flesh hounds into this unit now.
Mm-hmm.
And you are close enough to get the bonus from the banner.
So 5 attacks each.
Ugh, 25 attacks.
I'll take it.
Swinging in with all your attacks. 3s to hit, 4s to wound.
That's all right.
Good amount of hits. And these are wounding me on 4s.
Wounding on which one? You're right. I wish I... There we go. All right, 4s. We're going to get them.
That's a bunch.
It is actually.
I've got my 5+ save on those ogres. Okay, I'm going to fail all but 1. So that is 3 to kill off that 1 ogre. That's another dead ogre and 2 wounds on 1. Taking a good chunk out of that unit. Next, I have to pick somebody to pile in and swing with. I think I'm going to go over here. These ogres are going to see if they can put the hurt onto the bloodletters. The ogres have piled in there, ready to swing, hitting you on 4s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. I got a couple here. Not nearly as good as the first unit.
Ooh.
So that is a grand total of 3 hits. These are wounding you on 3s, though. That is 2 wounding hits. You get your 5+ demon save, sir.
I do. I'll take it. Saving 1, 2.
So that's, 2 damage, so 2 die.
Shaboom. And I don't want to take a leader, so that's a standard. Shaboom.
There you go. With a couple different options, you were going to opt to go swing with the hounds over here, because that's your best shot at killing that thing. Because you're definitely not going to kill the one over here before it gets the swing back. 20 dice here, 3s to hit. Whoo!
That doesn't look bad.
Good amount of swings. 4s to wound now.
Not bad. Not great.
I gotta fail, I think I gotta fail everything here for you to kill me, but it's potential.
And you're gonna...
4+ save on the Iron Blaster. And I'm gonna save 2, but take 4. I'm down to 2 wounds remaining on him, so he's just about dead. Now let's go over here. I'm gonna have this Iron Blaster do its swings. Starting with the Ogre, he's gonna swing at you. 4s and 3s with the club. That's 2 hits, 3s to wound. Nice. 2 wounding hits.
5+
No
demon.
Ren, 2 damage apiece, 5+ save. Okay, that's another 2 of those demons down.
Yoink. Well, hold on a second now. Yeah. Yoink.
Yeah, pull the 2 that are on the blaster so you can get more attacks onto the ogres themselves.
I think so.
Noblar now, 5 to hit. Oh, he hit! 5 to wound. Oh, he wounded!
Gosh.
5+ save!
What is that?
Oh!
Nothing is what that is.
He was going to be a hero. Then we got the Rhinox's sharp horns, 4s and 3s. Miss.
I'm okay with that. Island?
Over here for the bloodletters, so you get some pile-ins.
Yep.
He can pile into there. Close enemy model here. He can just tuck up, and you've got the 1-inch reach to be able to swing. So everybody's swinging.
Perfect. Looks like 6 attacks.
7 attacks for the champ. You're hitting me on 4s?
Unfortunately, yep, but that'll do. Yep.
Okay, so you've got, 3 hits?
3 hits, no 6s.
Gotcha, no more wounds being caused. You wound me on 3s, though, which is pretty good.
I'll take it. If I get them.
Woo! 1-1-2, not looking good for the demons.
Not over there. Scarburn's behind them.
We're just going to go ahead and resolve the Bloodthirster now, because there's no good reason not to. Mm-hmm. So he gets to swing with his Mighty Axe of Khorne. He is within... Actually, let's check to see if he's in range. I think he is. Definitely within range of the banner. So that's 7 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling misses. Scary.
A few misses.
Yeah, there's one more in there.
All
so
right.
they got 3 hits off the bat.
That's not the
Weak
way I
sauce.
wanted it. Yeah, weak sauce.
But you get a reroll on it. 3s to hit.
Oh, well.
2 misses. Still not great, but pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
5 hits. Now you are looking for 2s.
I'm looking for 2s. Stay away, Jay. Attaboy.
That is a grand total of 5 wounding hits. That goes right through my save, so we're going to do 5d3. How many wounds you causing?
Pretty good.
So that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is, that's the unit.
Blood
Just
tithe.
barely. Yeah, another blood tithe point. On to my turn now. We're going to have the Iron Guts go ahead, pile in and swing. Swing with all the guts, hitting you on 4s. Okay swing to get started. That's about 8 hits there, wounding you on 3s.
Not bad.
Take out the 1s and 2s. So yeah, that's a grand total of 5 wounding hits with a -1 round.
So 6s. Dave.
Looking for 6s here.
Looking for Marka Dave. Got 1.
Got 1, so that's 4.
4.
That is 12 dead at 3 damage a swing.
Ouch. That might have hurt a bit.
Last unit to swing with, yeah, some heavy damage over there. That's what the Iron Guts are there for. We are going to pile in, and get some Ogre swings into you. Swinging in, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Another good swing into that unit of Ogres. And I am wounding the dogs on 3s. That was a really good roll. 5 wounding hits. 5 wounding hits on the hounds. 5 up saves. You are going to go ahead and only fail 2 of them.
Nice.
They're 2 wounds apiece.
I believe that's right, yeah.
So that's just 2 hounds dying.
Alright.
Because 2 damage to swing for the ogres.
Yoink.
Time for some battle shock tests over here. You're looking to roll a 1 to get D6 models back.
I'd love that. Jay!
There it is!
Hey, how you doing?
D6 models added back to the unit.
Jay, you live with Jay, that's what you get.
Oh, that's 1. That's still pretty good. That's better than losing somebody.
I'll take it, for sure.
Nice. Down the line over to my unit of ogres there, which do have to take a battle shock test. Their base bravery, I think their base bravery is 6. Yeah, down to bravery 3 because I lost 3 models. So on a 4 up, somebody's going to flee. I'm going to have 1 model flee, and it will go ahead. The battle will take off out of there.
Sure thing.
That is it for battle shock, because this unit is still immune for having the banner close by. And then this unit's immune from the command ability. Over to turn 2, Ogre Hero Phase. There's some stuff I gotta do, and we will start with some destruction moves, I think. We're gonna do the Tyrant first. How far is he gonna get to go? 2 inches. Bumping him up to over there. These guys are fine with where they're at, ready to take some shots. We're going to do the destruction move. Yeah, over on the Butcher. Why not? He gets to go 5 inches. I'll just bring him up to there. Yeah. That's it for destruction moves. Bellowing Tyrant. Going to check the range on Bellowing Tyrant. 4 inches. Let's see who can he affect. My only good option is to put it onto this unit here. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to go ahead and put it onto the Lead Belchers.
Again.
Next up, my general is going to use his command ability to... Who do I want to not run away? We're going to say the Lead Belchers aren't going to be running. Yeah, that works. And last but not least, yeah, he Battle Brew. What else am I missing? Oh yeah, spells. Over to my spellcaster. I am going to go for Mystic Shield over onto my Tyrant. And just for everybody that I know is going to lose their mind in the comment section, yeah, the line of sight's fine. Looking for a 6 up here to cast.
Oh,
Getting it with a 10. Now you do get to try to unbind, and he gets a bonus to it too, doesn't he?
He has +2 to unbind.
You're looking for an 8 here because you get
Khorne.
+2.
Khorne hates it. No.
5.
7.
Okay, so he is up to a 3 up save now.
Right. Do other units that are also within range also get an unbind, or you get
You only
one?
got 1 attempt per spell.
That I thought so.
Yeah, you could have got rid of that with the Blood Tithe point, but you're kind of low on Blood Tithe right now and might as well save it. I think that's it for the hero phase. I'm going to go into movement, and this is going to be a super fast movement. The Tyrant's going to move to 3 inches away. And the Butcher is going to... I got to do something about him eventually. Do I want to move up and charge him with a butcher? It seems like a terrible idea, but I might just do it. No. Nope. The butcher instead is going to just walk over this way and get ready to charge those dogs.
Alright.
Also forgot to mention, obviously, he's doing his swig of the battle brew this turn as well. Time for some shooting. We're going to go ahead and put this cannon. He's going to put a shot over... do I want to shoot Skybrand? Yep, I'm going to shoot Skybrand.
Oh, well, you're asking for it.
Well, he's angry anyways, right?
Oh, he's completely infuriated.
I'm going to hit you on a 4-up. Oh, he hit! Wounding on a 2. It does wound. -2 rend.
Ooh, I gotta check that.
Scarbrand's going to go to a 6-up save.
Let's see that 6. Ooh, I did see it, but it didn't stay.
D6 damage.
Oh,
6!
There's the 6.
I think he's down to 8 wounds now.
Let's check that.
Can't complain about that. Good damage. This one here... Oh, those guts are going to wipe those guys out, no problem. He will actually put a shot at... Let's say your Herald there. He needs to die. I'm going to hit that Herald on a 4-up. Nope.
Not today.
That means lead belchers are going to dial up shots over into your Herald.
Jink.
D6 shots each. 3d6 shots. That's going to be a grand total of 9 shots going his way.
Oh.
3s and 3s shooting at you. Look at the 1s and 2s. Okay. I still got 4 hits. I should have gotten like 6, but okay, that's not terrible, I guess. Wounding on 3s.
Huh?
3 wounding hits. -1 rend. Looking for 6s to save.
Nope.
None. So he's going to take 3 wounds. I assume he's down to 3?
I think that's right.
Never mind. He's down to 2. Tyrant now going to go with pistols into your Herald. So he is going to be hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. That's 1 hit, wounding on 2. It wounds. -1 rend, so you go to a 6-up save. No. D3 damage. Kill him. There it is, 3 damage. The Herald goes down.
But dies.
True. Now time to declare some charges. We're going to declare a charge with my Butcher first. He is going to make it in with 5 inches. Boop. Since he's within an inch and he's part of the Ogor Horde, Ogre Tribe, I can't remember the name of it, the War Scroll Battalion I took.
Right.
On a 4-up he causes a mortal wound. No. Now time for the Tyrant. Gonna charge. Yeah, 8 inches will get him into combat, and I will send him right up to there.
They're in
I
trouble.
want that objective.
You do.
4 up to cause a mortal wound. And he doesn't. That is it for my charges. I'm going to go right over to combat. I kind of want to just get rid of all these bloodletters, because I'm tired of taking damage on these guys. I think this is still probably my best option. Yeah, because I don't want any of my kill units to get hurt anymore. So what do I want to swing with? Let's swing with my Tyrant. 6 attacks. I am hitting on 2s because of the Battle Brew. Rerolling 1s. Let's cocked.
For sure.
And rerolling the 1. Okay, so we got a grand total of 6 hits. I'm wounding on 2s. That's 4 wounding hits.
With the rend?
Rend -1, so you go to a 6-up save.
Eek.
Fail them all, so that is 2 damage apiece. That's 8 dead bloodletters.
Aye.
Taking a nice little chunk out of that unit. Now you get to pick a unit to swing with. Jump back a second. I forgot in the hero phase to use his thing to see the blood gruel. Basically, the way it works, every time I successfully cast a spell, I roll 2 up, I get a wound back. On a 1, I take a mortal wound. Okay, so we took a mortal wound, and that brings him down to 6 wounds remaining.
Awesome.
After considering your options, you really want to try to kill off more Iron Guts, which I don't think is a bad choice for you.
Awesome.
So with that, we are looking at you're hitting on what now? Hitting on 4s, right?
Hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Looking for 6s.
Yes.
Give me 6s. There's 2, 3.
Nice.
I'll take them.
Wounding me on 3s.
Oh,
Good. More 6s. So that is 3 mortal wounds and then 3 wounding hits onto my unit there. I've got a 5-up save after the -1 rend.
Oh.
I'm only going to take a grand total of 4 damage.
So 1 model.
So he dies, and the wound will transfer over to the guy up front there. I will opt to go to this side of the board now, have this unit of ogres swing into those blood letters. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s.
Oof.
Okay. Still a good amount of swings. I am wounding you on 3s.
Oh.
Only 2 wounding hits. You get your full 5-up save.
Yep.
There's your dice.
Oh,
They're okay. Next for combat, Hound's going to pile in. 15 attacks into the 2 remaining ogres there. 3s and 4s for the Hounds.
So-so.
Probably about average. Now you are going to wound me on 4s. That is a grand total of 4 wounding hits.
Yep.
I get a 5-up save. I'm going to pass 2, fail 2, take 2 wounds. Next, I'm going to come to this side of the board because we figured out the Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster is close enough to pile in and swing. So that chariot's not going to be long for this world. So he'll swing now into the dogs. I will be hitting them on 4s with the club. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. Nothing. The Rhinox, 4s and 3s. He hits. He wounds, -1 rend.
So, for the...
The dogs, I think they go down to a 6-up, right?
They do, yep. Nope.
Fail it, D3 damage.
1.
Then I got the Nobbler to poke you. 5s. Oh, he missed. Your swing. Bloodthirster's going to go ahead and pile in.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to move those guys.
Oh, no, they're good.
Alright.
7 attacks with the Bloodthirster. Hitting on 3s, rerolling.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling. Okay.
Pretty good.
That's
better.
all hits.
Now you are going to wound that chariot on 2s. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, I think so, yeah.
What, -2 rend?
Yeah.
So the question is, can Josh make that many 6-up saves? He's got 2 wounds left. Let's
I'm
see.
rooting for you, Josh.
I made 1! Yeah, that chariot's definitely super dead.
And that's a blood tie point.
Yes. Might as well, I guess, swing with this chariot. See if I can't kill some of these guys. Ogre club first. 4s and 3s. 2 hits. 2 wounding hits. You get your 5-up save. That's a 6 and a 4. So that's 2 damage. So that's 2 dead blood letters so far. Then I got the Nobbler poke and stick. 5s. Nope. And the Angry Rhinox on 4s. He hits. Wounds on a 3. He wounds. -1 rend, so 6-up save.
Hey.
Oh, you make it. So yeah, just losing 2 from the club.
Alright, well, I'll live. Or I won't.
Next to swing over here is going to be the Hounds. Piling in like so. You got 3 Hounds able to attack, so what is that, 4 attacks each?
4 attacks each, they're out of range of the banner.
Hitting me on 3s.
Not bad.
Only 2 misses out of the bunch, so that's 10 hits so far. You are going to wound me on 4s, sir.
Let's see another one of those kind of rolls.
Let's not see another one of those kind of rolls.
Sorry, I keep spreading them around.
That's okay. Looks like,
3?
yeah, only 3 wounding hits.
Yep.
Nice. 5-up save on the Butcher.
Oh, nice roll.
I guess he'll take a wound and be down to 5.
I'm done.
Swinging now. Yeah, other than, yeah, you've got that swing left over there, but otherwise it's basically done. So he has got his Butcher's Cleaver. 2 attacks because of the Battle Brew. I'm looking for 3s and 2s. 2 2s.
Oh.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, let's just go over here. Bloodletter is going to pile in, and does everybody want to swing at the ogres, I assume?
They do, yeah. We're going to throw 5 at them. Oh, 6 because there's a champ.
Indeed.
There for you.
Looking for 4s and 3s. Ooh, there's one of those lucky 6s.
Yes,
And then you
indeed.
got 2 hits. Do they wound me on 3s? They do. -1 rend, so I go to a 6-up save.
Oh, you saved one.
Okay, so it's going to be 2 damage. That should be it for the Khorne forces to swing, so I'm going to go ahead and do all my units now. We are going to start with this unit of 2 ogres, swinging into the hounds. Swinging into the dogs, 4s to hit, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s.
Oh, nice.
Look at that crushing hit. I'm rolling 3s to wound you now. Oh, there's a good amount of 2s. 3 wounding hits. 5 up save on the dogs. Gonna fail them all, 2 damage apiece. That's the unit dead.
It's a blood tithe point.
Indeed.
Look on the bright side.
Exactly. My last unit to swing with is my remaining guts. So he's just gonna kind of pile to there. And I've got 5 of them to swing with. Swinging in with them, looking for 4s to hit. Yep. See, it's deceiving. Even though, I mean, the roll doesn't look good, I don't need that many to get through.
That's true, you don't.
Now, I'm wounding you on 3s.
That would do it.
-1 rend. There's 5 here saves you're going to have to make. 5 6-up saves.
5 6-up saves.
You made 1, but that's still going to be 12 dead bloodletters. That's the unit.
You bet. Blood tithe.
Freeze up that unit. So the only battle shock we have to worry about is over here. You can't flee, but on a 1 you're going to get a model or some models back.
That'd be nice. Do it again. Hey, look at that.
Stop that. D6.
Let's see. 2 this time. I'm going up.
Twice as good. Give you guys a quick sweep of the battlefield. Khorne's dominating over here, but the guts and the tyrant are free. We have some kind of loose ogres here trying their best to hold everything together. And then over here, kind of a good battle, but Scarbrand's going to probably change that pretty quick. Worth mentioning, I do get the objective there. You got 2 last turn for your Bloodletter hero as well as your Bloodthirsters. The score is currently 2-1 in your favor. Ready to roll for priority for turn 3. Same thing, I'm going to roll the white dice, you're going to roll the black.
Let's do this.
Demons rolling.
Oh,
1 and 1.
Let's do that again.
Okay. I'll trust this dice. Can't roll 1 twice. 3 to 2.
Oh no.
I will be picking it. It is going to go on to destruction. Turn 3. On to my turn now, figuring out what is going to be happening. Hero phase. We are going to use the hero move on the guts here. How far do they get to move? 2-inch destruction move. Okay. Use that to start to shuffle them up this way because they got to go around the rock. The dogs are kind of too close for anything there. Next, let's go ahead. See, I got to hold that objective. I need those points. This unit of ogres here are going to do their destruction move. 3 inches. Right to there. Next, the tyrant's going to do his move. Go 5 inches. I'm just going to bring him over to right there's good enough because I want to be within 6 for the Leadbelchers to move. 2 inches. Move them up to right there. That is it. That's it for my destruction moves. We're going to go Battle Brew, Battle Brew. Bellowing Tyrant on him. 6 inches. He'll put the Bellowing Tyrant onto these guys, of course.
Of course.
And use his command ability to make them immune to battle shock.
Right.
As far as spell casting goes, I will try to cast a... I'm going to go for a Mystic Shield onto my unit of guts. 6 up. Gets it with a 7. You're looking for rolling a 6 to beat me here.
A 5. It's +2, I think.
Oh, it's +2. Right.
So let's try that. Oh my lord!
The shield is up!
Oh, that's awful. Okay, fine, man.
That's it for my hero phase. Over to movement. We're going to move these guts as far over as we can. Moving them to right there. Next, we're going to move these 2 bulls just up to go say hello to the cannon. Think that's it for my movement. Over to my shooting. The cannon's going to try to put a shot into Scarbrand again.
Of course he is.
Hitting Scarbrand on 4s. Wounding on 2s. It wounds again. You're at a 6-up save, because -2 rend.
Alright.
Let's see.
Hey!
There it is!
Bing! Way to go.
After all that drama. Next, the lead belcher is going to fire into those bloodletters. How many shots?
Ooh.
12.
That's a lot.
Hitting those bloodletters, looking for 4s. Okay. I kind of just want to whittle their numbers down a bit here.
Wasn't a bad hit.
No, not bad at all. 3s to wound you. That's pretty good. 5 wounding hits with a -1 rend.
So
Looking for 6s on the bloodletters. Helped with 1, but you're still going to lose 4. Clearing up some nice space there. Over to charges. Let's start with the 2 bulls charging into your cannon. 3 inches to make it into combat. They will with a 5.
yep, for sure.
Completing the charges to right there. Mortal wounds on 4-ups. No mortal wounds. Next, let's send in the Iron Guts. 12-inch charge. They're making it in. Completing their charge like so, which means everybody gets to try to make that impact attack on 4-ups.
Oh.
Okay, 1 mortal wound down. You're down to what, 13?
13.
Not bad. Over to combat. I'm definitely swinging with these guys first.
I would.
With all my stacked bonuses, using the once per game ability, down to the Iron Guts here. I'm hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Get them.
Give me 2s. Give me 2s.
There's 1 in there. Oh, still a miss. Wounding on 3s now, rerolling 1s. Reroll these 2. Yeah, that was a really good roll. With -1 rend, what is he base? A 3-up or a 4-up save?
I think it's a 4-up. Let's take another double check.
Having to take 5-up saves. There's what, like 10 of them there?
I need an epic roll. Let's have one right now. No.
No. Okay, so let's see how many you saved. Figure out how much damage you take. So you saved half, but that is still 15 damage, enough to kill you by 2.
Yoink.
That is the Bloodthirster dead. That's your general dead too, right?
Yep.
So you get to pick a combat. You can either do the dogs here, or you can go over and do the swinging into the ogres. Or actually, yeah, the cannon too.
Right.
Jump back a second before you pick. I totally forgot to use the ability on him again. So 2-up he heals a wound, on a 1 he takes a wound.
Hey!
Takes another wound, so he's down to 4 now.
That's not been working for you, man.
I know. That's every time he's cast a spell. I don't have the option to not do it. So that might change your opinion if you want to swing into him, swing into here, or swing into there.
Yeah, it might change my opinion a bit.
Yep, you're going to choose for the dogs to go?
I think I have to, yeah.
Yep. The flesh hounds have piled in, ready to swing into that poor butcher.
Oh, I feel so bad for him. He's a butcher.
As we look at where the Bloodthirster used to be. Okay, hitting me on 3s.
I think it's 4s?
3s and 4s.
Okay.
Bet you dollars to donuts on that one, my friend.
All right, let's do it. 3s then. Oh, that's a good roll.
That is. That one was in there too. Ugh. Now you are going to wound me on 4s. Can the butcher hold out? He's only got 4 wounds left.
Let's do it again. Just like that. Well, that's not bad.
That's still pretty good. I only got a 5-up save on him, so I should be able to save about 1/3 of these. Come on, big fella. Tank it.
Oh, not bad.
That is just enough to kill him, though.
Yep.
4 wounds. You've killed my hero blood tithe point and denied me half of my chances to score points. 2 options. I'm going to go over there. How many wounds does the cannon have?
That's a good question. Let's take a look.
7 wounds. I'm going to swing into the bloodletters first. Because, I mean, I should be able to kill them off. And I'll have to weather the storm of what the cannon can do. Alright. Swinging into the bloodletters. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Okay, only 1 more hit out of it. But still, good swing.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s. That is 4 wounding hits. No rend, so you get your full 5-up save.
Let's see that happen. Oh, not too bad.
So that's going to be a grand total. Yeah, that's 4 damage that kills them off. Blood tithe point.
You bet. And I think I'm up to 7 now.
Over here now, Cannon gets to do some swings.
Yep.
3 attacks with the Hellblades because of the banner there. You're going to be hitting me on what, 4s?
4s. Eh.
1 hit. Wounding me on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. There you go.
6-up save. No, he's down to 1 so far. And then you've got the cannon itself going to bite me?
Yep, Gnashing Maw.
2 attack space or 1?
1 attack base, but it gets +1 because of the banner.
Indeed, sir. Hitting me on?
4s and 3s again.
Okay.
Nothing.
Swing with the ogres. Swing it in. I'm going to be hitting you on 4s, rerolling 1s. No 1s to reroll there. Only 2 misses out of the bunch. Now I'm wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s because I charged this turn. Rerolling 1s. Okay.
Got you one more.
Grand total of 3 wounding hits. No rend, so you get your full save. Is it 5-up or 4-up for one of those skull cannons?
4-up.
Alrighty, sir. What do you get?
1 wound.
It goes to 2 because it's 2 damage.
Fair enough.
So you're down to
5.
Okay. Yank. The end of turn 3, coming down to not being much left on the battlefield here. Battle shock. I'm not going to worry about any battle shock anywhere, but I am going to go ahead and score 2 points out of this because it's the second turn I've held it.
Yeah.
So the score is currently 3-2 in my favor.
It is.
Over to the hero phase. Not much to worry about. Actually, are you within 8 inches to do the roar?
That's a great question.
Check. Opting to not use the roar here. I mean, you can cause some mortal wounds, but you really want to make sure you make the charge and you're awesome in close combat, so we're not going to bother with any of that stuff.
So I just want to stay 3 inches away.
Well, you got to do the rest of your hero phase. So let's move over here. I assume you want to plant the banner still?
Banner will stay planted.
And then you were going to pray for the blood boil?
I was going to pray for the blood boil.
So you can kill these guys off?
That was the whole thought. How'd that go?
Oh, it's a 6! Okay, so you're going to do D6 mortal wounds to them.
Do it again. 2.
2. That's enough to kill him and bring my champ down to 3 wounds remaining.
Okay, and now that he's actually killed a model, because he's personally responsible for that.
I think it's in the combat phase for the prayer.
We'll double check.
Scratch that, it's previous turn, so we're not going to worry about that. Does he want to do his second prayer to try to get +1 to hit to, I guess, the cannon?
It's going to be the cannon.
Actually, yeah, that's not terrible.
It isn't terrible.
Okay, so this is going to work on a 4-up.
Nope.
There's that one. Khorne is mad. You're taking mortal wounds, sir.
I am. Is it D3, I think?
I believe so.
Yep.
Khorne says that it was unworthy. D3 mortal wounds. You're going to take 2. You're down to 4 wounds remaining on him.
You know, it's just about anything related to that cannon Khorne has not been happy about.
At all.
He's telling me not to ever bring one again.
I actually think, yeah, that's basically it. Now movement. We're going to move the priest over enough that he's going to be able to see the tyrant so he can try for the... I can't remember the name of that one. The one where you can make me run towards him. Because, well, I guess I can't hold an objective.
Stay. Make him stay.
Actually opting to place him down there. The idea is you're going to go into combat and then hopefully be able to do it.
Perfect.
Makes sense. Do you want to... the banner planted?
Stays planted.
Now, the dogs.
For movement, yeah.
Scarbrand moving up, and the dog's moving over towards my lord. That's it. We gotta go right over to your shooting phase. You have a Canonin.
I do have a Canonin, and the Canonin has not done much this turn. Now, I would like to ask Khorne to please be kind.
Dude, stop talking to Khorne about this.
I don't,
He doesn't like that cannon.
I know he doesn't, but I'm trying to help get him. Just let me talk to him. You do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm not gonna cut myself or anything, but.
Okay, so you're gonna. Who are you shooting at?
3. Oh, I think it's pretty.
Yeah, obvious.
Yep, on 3s. Come on, Khorne. You don't want this guy to win.
Oh, it hit.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna wound me on a 3, right?
I believe it is. It's always best to double check if you're not absolutely
Yeah, because cannons are normally 2, but usually they're hitting on 4s.
3s.
Okay, roll it right here for me. It wounds. What's the rend?
Oh, it's good, I believe.
-2 rend, so I go to a 6-up save.
Oh!
There it is!
Oh, unreal.
He just caught it like a baseball. I mean, it stings his hand a little bit, but... Time to declare some charges. Where do you want to start?
Oh, let's do the hounds.
Okay, the hounds. They get to reroll failed charges, but I mean, it's like a 3-inch, 4-inch charge.
Something like that, so... Oh, they're in 11.
There's a 6, but yeah, okay. They're definitely in.
Oh, I did it twice.
Completing that charge, bring the dogs back into the banner range. Slaughter Priest.
What kind of charge are we looking at there?
It should be about a 6-inch charge.
I like that.
You got to kind of go around a bit. Is he going to make it?
Yes, he is.
6-inch charge, you're in. Uh-oh. That's scary. Scarbrand now.
Yes, indeed.
3-inch charge to make it in.
6
You're
gives me
definitely
options. You bet.
Scarbrand making it into combat right there, within the 2-inch reach of the cannon, but not the Iron Guts 3-inch pile-in. You have options, sir. What do you want to swing with first?
This is one of the hardest decisions, because if I swing with Scarbrand first, I do a whack of damage over there, and I really clear that out.
But then the hounds are probably dead.
Almost certainly dead. Or do I try and absorb, you know, I've only got 8 wounds. I don't think I can risk it. I think Scarbrand's got to go in and give her.
Yep.
Yeah, so it'll be him.
Here's how we're going to split up Scarbrand's attacks. We're going to go Carnage into this unit, plus 3 attacks with Slaughter, and the rest of the Slaughter attacks are going to go over into my poor little Rhinox there. 4. You get to re-roll, though. Yes.
So,
let's see.
there it is.
Okay, you got to roll a 2 up here with a re-roll.
Mm-hmm. I'll take that.
So that's 8 damage to this unit. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull him and him.
Right.
Or actually, well, technically he'd still be alive, and we'll do that.
Sure.
Okay, that's terrifying. You get your 3 swings with Slaughter now on the unit hitting on 4s.
Also re-rolling.
Yep, because of Scarbrand being mad.
More than just a little.
So that's 2. You're wounding me on 3s with a reroll.
And re-rolling.
It's enough to kill me anyways.
There you go.
So there's another 6 damage, so he's dead. And then the 5 swings with Carnage that are being allocated into my Cannon there. So same thing, you're going to hit me on 4s?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And I'm re-rolling.
The 2 misses.
1 more.
Okay. Wounding on 3s with a reroll.
All of them.
I go to a 6-up save. I'm going to fail them all. That's 12 damage. He's dead too.
It does put me up to the 8, though I can't really use what you get at 8 for Blood Tithe.
Right. That was absolutely terrifying.
I'm going to buy one of those models for sure now.
Okay, we're going to go over to... Oh, what do I want to do, actually? Yeah, I don't want to have any damage onto him. So I'm going to go ahead and swing with my Tyrant. He's hitting the dogs on 2s. Rerolling. Rerolling.
Oh, boy.
He's wounding the dogs on 2s.
Yeek.
That's all but 1 wounding hit with a -1 rend. You're going to go to a 6-up save.
I got to make a bunch of them. I only made 1.
So you're going to lose 4 of them total, and there's 1 with 1 wound left.
Actually, there was 1 wound done previously, right?
No, that's sorry.
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
because they're 2 damage a swing.
Right.
Yeah, technically it's going to be one of these guys is left with 1
And I
wound.
would want it to them to be fearless, essentially, right?
Yep, that works. Swinging now with your Slaughter Priest into my poor little remaining bull. You want to do the Hack Blade first, 4 attacks.
Sure.
These are going to all hit on 3s.
That's 3.
Yep. Oh, there it is. Now you're going to wound me. Rolling back here, you're going to wound me on 4s.
Sure thing. 1.
1 wounding hit, no rend, so I get my 5-up save. Nope, he takes a wound. It's down to 2. So that's going to be a grand total of 3 attacks with that. 4s and 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s.
Nah, there's
2 wounding hits, 5-up saves. Pass 1, fail 1. He's at 1 left.
Yep.
With that, he's going to swing. I'm going to swing into your priest, actually, because I need him dead.
Alright.
So I have got my 4 attacks with my champ. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Oh, no!
He's mad.
Oh, that's...
Wounding on 3s. That is a grand total of 3 wounding hits. He has got a 5-up save. You need to pass 2 of these.
1.
Only pass 1, that's 4 damage. That is the priest dead.
Ay, ay, ay. Bad.
Might as well have the cannon do some fighting. We're going to swing with the Hellblades. So 3 attacks, hitting on...
Just give me a 6. There it is.
There's 6, mortal wound. Boop. Dead. Last to swing is... You get the dog to swing.
Yep.
So he gets a grand total of what?
4 or 5.
Yeah, 5 attacks, because you've got the banner close by.
You bet.
So roll them right here for me. We're looking for 3s and 4s.
Yeah, even I remember that now. There we go.
Pretty good, 4 hits.
And 4s. I'll take 2.
2 wounding hits. Fail 1, so he goes down to 7 wounds remaining.
Mm-hmm.
This is the end of turn 3. Not much left on the board, but there's still some heavy damage stuff. You were going to tie the score up by having that objective, so it's 3-3 right now, as we need to roll for the 4th battle round.
Mm-hmm.
Big roll. It's for all the marbles. Gonna roll. Oh! Okay, it is chaos. Yup, chaos turn 4. Turn 4 for the Blades of Khorne. Hero phase, you know what you want to do?
I do. So, you know, I've been saving up those blood type points and I haven't been able to actually do what I really wanted with them.
Right.
The one thing I would almost never do is drop a meteor on your head.
Yep.
But I'm thinking this might be the time to just do that.
Yep. I think that makes sense. So let's grab the Blades of Khorne book and we're just going to show it real quick.
Oh, okay.
This is the Brass Skull Meteor. Pick a single unit anywhere on the battlefield. The unit immediately suffers D3 mortal wounds. In addition, roll a dice for each unit within 8 inches of the unit you picked. On a 4 or more, the unit being rolled for suffers a mortal wound. So you might kill a dog on a 4-up, but who cares?
Are these guys within 8?
Oh yeah, they definitely are. Yeah, so you might do a mortal wound to them too.
Hey, I'll be alright with that.
So we're going to drop the meteor right on top of my tyrant.
Let's do that.
D3 mortal wounds to him.
I love it.
He's down to 4. Okay. Now the dog is going to get hit on a 4-up.
Yep.
He is. So he's wiped out.
Yeah, for sure. He's just done.
Interestingly enough, you get a...
5 point for that.
Yep. And then 4-up to hit this unit here.
Let's do that too. And it did.
Okay, so mortal wound to them. Over here, what do you want to pick? You're seething mad. You get 3 options.
Yeah, I'm thinking I gotta make the charge. That's absolutely necessary. So
Yep.
we're re-rolling our charge on this guy. And also, we're gonna put it all into slaughter. So I'm re-rolling with hits and wounds for slaughter.
Nice. Movement. The cannon's going to move up.
So, looks like I can take him to there.
Indeed.
Zoom.
And then he's moving over.
He is...
Is there a minimum range on that cannon?
I don't recall having seen one, but we'll double check it.
Okay, and then Scarbrand's moving over.
And it'll
So
be
he gets 8 inches. You're just going to make sure you stay 3 away from these guys. So let me get a marker for you. Put Scarbrand to right there. Right there. We got to go over to shooting now.
Yeah, well, let's see if Khorne likes me better now.
That stupid cannon.
He liked the meteor.
Okay, you're going to shoot into my general?
There's nothing else on the table worth looking at.
Yep.
So, hitting on 3s. There's
it
a
hits. Are you going to wound me on a 3?
On a 3. Yep.
Oh, no.
You need a 6 again?
6-up save. Huh. Nope.
Oh.
How much damage is it?
Oh my goodness.
Is it D6 or D3?
D6.
Okay. He's dead.
He is dead.
The tyrant dies.
Ooh.
The general's dead. I have no ability to score points anymore. So I can only assume Mr. Scarbrand's going to declare a charge.
I'm thinking he's going to charge into those lead belchers.
Uh-huh. 3-inch charge, re-rolling.
That'll do it. 8. Khorne wants it.
Oh my. Well, this will be interesting. You are seething angry, so you get 6 attacks, goes to 7 because the banner's close by. These are, again, all going to be hitting me on 4s, re-rolling. Okay, a little bit below average roll, but you get a re-roll.
2 more.
Which helps to bring it up a bit. Now you're going to wound me on 3s, re-rolling. Turns out I shouldn't have shot him earlier. With a -2 rend, my save disappears. So that is 15 damage. That's the unit just dead. That's the end of your turn. You're going to go ahead and score a point. The score is 4-3. Technically, there's no way for me to win now except for tabling you. I can't. Because you got 3 units.
But
I'm going to see if I can get revenge and
moral
kill the
victory,
Scarbrand.
Josh!
Let's do this. So we're going to send the guts 6 inches this way. My turn 4. The guts have moved over to there. It's a 10-inch charge for me to make it into combat against them. Nope. That's a failed charge. That means we're going to go into turn 5. Let's do it.
Sure.
Rolling off here. This is just for spite at the end. See if I can get in. It's okay, it's tied.
Oh.
You get to pick.
Well, you want to go.
You're gonna let me do it?
Oh, I'm
See if the guts can charge you? Or do you want to send Scarbrand into them?
well, it's up to you. I mean, which one do you think would be more fun?
You won the dice roll.
I'm going to go after you then.
Let's do this.
Khorne would be upset. Seething.
Hero phase, banner planted. You are seething.
I am. I'm going to continue
Actually,
to reroll.
no, because you didn't get to fight. You're incandescent. Because in my turn,
Oh.
yeah, he's angry. So you're gonna get everything out of this except for the roar, because you don't.
I'm not within 8, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I won't get the roar. I'll take everything else. The banner will stay exactly where he is, and that'll be the hero phase.
Movement. Cannon opting to stay where it is. Scarbrand's moved up. Is the cannon gonna shoot?
Nah, the cannon realizes that Khorne has had it's enough. He did it the one
This is gonna be the Scarbrand show.
This is the Scarbrand show.
Okay. 2d 6-inch charge, dude.
Oh, let's make that happen. A couple of dice. He's in.
There he is, terrifying Scarbrand himself. There's Scarbrand. This is gonna be terrifying. Start off Carnage. You get 2 swings with Carnage because you get a bonus attack for the Banner Bear.
Mm-hmm.
So these are hitting on 4s, re-rolling.
Come on.
Re-rolling.
1.
And then it goes on a 2-up re-rolling. So that's going to be 8 wounds. So that's enough to kill him and him. And I will transfer the wounds to the banner. Mm-hmm. Now you got 9 attacks.
4s.
Yeah, hitting on 4s with slaughter.
But I will be re-rolling as before.
Yeah, good, because you only hit with 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a titch better.
Yep.
All right, let's see what you got. Winning me on 3s with a reroll.
Whoops. Come on now, do better than that. There you go.
Brutal. I go to a 6-up save on these guys. I don't pass a single one. That is 15 damage. So that's the unit dead. They are gone. You have killed the guts, sir. Good game. Awkward left-handed handshake.
I was so surprised. I thought that was
pretty good. I definitely had fun with that.
Wow.
Let's set the camera up and do a little post-game chat.
Awesome.
Time for a little post-game chat. Mike, what do you think? Give me your overall impressions of the game. You're relatively new to Age of Sigmar, right?
I am relatively new. This might be like around the half a dozen type game.
Yeah, where you're starting to get a little bit more comfortable, where, you know, the first couple times you play, you think you know all the rules, and then you play a half dozen times and realize you don't know any of them.
Oh, and you don't know anything about piling until you actually, like, that's really where a lot of this game is in the piling.
Right, especially for combat armies like this. So, give me your overall impressions of the game. Like, was there any big moments for you? What stood out for you?
Oh, there were huge big moments. In the beginning, the cannon doing nothing for me.
Yep.
Again, and then again, and then again, was really disappointing. Really disappointing.
Right. Because, I mean, cannons and AOS, you can't really rely on them that much unless you're giving bonuses to hit. Mm-hmm. But when they do, they can hit so hard.
Yep.
They can definitely make a big difference.
They can. That said, the synergy really made a difference for the Khorne army.
Right. Now, this wasn't like you didn't take any War Scroll battalions, you didn't get crazy synergistic, and actually the one artifact that you had, we forgot about the entire game until the end, and we just realized that on 6s to hit would have made a difference.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's how she goes.
It is.
At least you can't At least you didn't lose, you had that to blame for losing.
Both the Bloodthirsters, that is, the Bloodthirster and Scarbrand, who you can't really even call a Bloodthirster because of how effective he is, they had the big moments for me.
Right. That's the one thing I like about AOS is using the big scary monsters, because it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just goofy fun.
And the reality is that a big scary monster like that should pack a wallop.
Yep. That being said, MVP for me is, I think, still probably the Guts.
Oh,
They're
they were awesome.
Such a tough unit to crack.
Yeah.
And I've yet to have them run into anything that they really can't kill.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple units out there. Get into swing first. Other than, you got to give them penalties to hit. If you can give them, if they're hitting on 5s or 6s, then obviously you neuter them out pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, Sylvaneth has got some stuff, but I think Tzeentch might have some stuff. But overall, yeah, they're a super killy unit, especially when I get to pick first.
Yeah.
Same, I mean, the Tyrant can do a ton of damage. It didn't come up in this at all, but I mean, Giant Breaker could have been cool because we've been doing 3 damage a swing.
Mm-hmm.
So we have potential. I mean, if I rolled perfectly, that's 18 potential wounds a turn he can put on a monster.
Which could end any one of my guys in one.
No problem. I mean, hitting on 2s, re-rolling, and then wounding on 2s with the Battle Brew, huge.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. Hitting on 2s and wounding on 2s is insane and pretty rare. You even had rerolls in there somewhere too.
Well, yeah, because you got to reroll the hit for having the 2-hand weapons.
Right.
But I mean, that's one I assume we're going to see them change in the next General's Handbook. They're going to change Battle Brew. It's too good.
Yeah.
Battle Brew is just way too good right now. But who knows? Maybe, it's going to get more balanced out.
Well, and here's the thing. The Khorne army wasn't super cheesed, I don't think.
No, it was a pretty standard kind of fun, friendly Khorne list. I mean...
Yeah, right? And I know that Scarbrand is, he is sick. But you answer with a guy that's
400 points. I mean, he did a ton of damage, but for being 400 points, you can still kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I mean, you were really worried about having him on that flank all by himself, but I think it worked better for you, because if he had been up right in the thick of things, I think I would have killed him pretty quick.
Well, one of the things that you and I have been talking about off camera a lot was waves.
First wave, second wave kind of stuff, yeah.
Right? Scarbrand was 3rd wave, 4th wave while you were at it. He really did kind of start over there, not do much in the beginning, but as a 2nd wave guy, he came in and really, did the mop up.
Right. Well, I mean, that's terrifying late game, because late game, your effective units have been hurt, and then you've got him showing up, and he only gets better the more you damage him. So he just goes through these support units like they're nothing. I think the only army I've ever seen that really has an crazy effective Alpha Strike, where you commit everything all at once, is the Beastclaw Raiders.
Right.
And I mean, I think I've shown that in a couple battle reports where, Beastclaw's Alpha Strike, you can just win the game off the Alpha Strike.
Yeah.
Especially if the other guy doesn't screen units properly, that kind of stuff. But I still like the Ogres. They're still super fun.
Oh, they were fun to play against.
Sure. It's a little bit different, and they play quick.
Yeah.
But you look at, a unit like my Iron Guts, you were able to, let's pretend that you didn't kill the general. The Guts were out of position. That's how come they've got to go up the middle of the board, and then they pick either right flank, left flank. They can't do both. There's only 5 turns in this game, so they're terrifying, but they're manageable.
From deployment, to be perfectly honest, that was not an accident. I put the 2 Bloodthirsters on the flanks, knowing that I was going to force you to choose one
way or the other, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the biggest mistake I think people make against things like Beast Claws or even the Ogres, specifically the Destruction Armies, is that they try to group up and get that kind of phalanx going, and there's some tough nuts to crack, but still, all my units are there. Yeah. You got to kind of, in my opinion, and who knows, people might agree or disagree, but you spread out a bit and you force the person to kind of choose, and you pick off the heroes, because once the heroes are dead, the army slows down, because you don't get the destruction moves anymore.
Yeah, and also too, if you spread an army out over the course of the table, almost all the heroes have ranges to their powers.
Yep.
So, you can get them out of the range of their heroes.
Right. Because destruction, you got to kind of use their speed against them. But overall, super fun game. I mean, turning point for me was losing some of the turn priorities.
I gotta ask you one question.
Sure, ask me what's the one question.
Do you regret sending the shot into Scarbrand earlier in the game?
Oh, you know what? Like, not really, because wounded Scarbrand's a lot easier to kill him, because that means my other units could threaten him.
Yep.
I mean, ogres could put some damage into him, and with Scarbrand, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to deal with him all in one turn anyways.
Right.
So the idea was that if I had won some priorities and, had some better turns, that the Iron Guts could deal with a one Bloodthirster, and my Tyrant could deal with a damaged, an injured Scarbrand.
Yeah.
That was the hope, and I mean, turn priority got me on that one.
Last question.
Okay, shoot.
Can you imagine playing a Khorne army without a Bloodsecrator?
Without a Bloodsecrator? Ooh, it's tough. I mean, there's going to be certain setups. I couldn't see playing like a Khorne Mortal or Khorne Bloodbound. The demons can do it, definitely. The Bloodsecrator, the bonus stacks is really nice, but there's other ways to really, buff units up. But definitely for Bloodbound or something like that, I'm always taking a Bloodsecrator.
For sure.
On the few times I'm not a Chaos player, so on the few times that I do play Chaos, yeah, Bloodsecrator's got to be there.
Well, dude, I want to say thank you very much for having me.
Dude, thanks for coming in.
And for teaching me so much, because, seriously, like I said, it was my 6th game. I learned from you while we were playing and a lot off screen about, pile-ins and stuff like that. And if it hadn't been for you, that game wouldn't have gone that way. That's the truth.
Can he let you run around like a monk or with a chicken with his head chopped off? Well, no, I mean, you made good choices. It's just clarifying stuff. So, yeah, I mean, my hope in watching these games is that people are entertained, and if anything, when a game goes out, if people watching can learn a thing or two, and I can learn a thing or two from the comments, I mean, that's what this hobby is all about for me. So I'm glad you had fun and you learned a thing or two. Viewers, hopefully you're in the same boat. Now, I always say to folks, if you want to get a hold of me, and I assume most of the commenters don't get this far into the bat rep, if you want to reply back, shoot me an email. You can leave questions or stuff in the comment section, but it's a lot tougher for me to reply. If you shoot me an email, there's no way for me to, not notice it or anything like that. But questions, comments, if you want to just talk the game, shoot me an email, josh@miniwargaming.com, and I do my best to get back in a timely fashion. Other than that, mistakes that were made, point them out. If you need clarification on anything, just ask. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Keep being awesome, and as always, happy wargaming.
Most fun.
Vault members, click on the link below to see the next game. I'm going to break out the Fire Slayers again to take on some Chaos Warriors dedicated to Slaanesh. If you're not a Vault member, click on the link below anyways. It'll take you to a 7-day free trial where you're going to get to check this game out, as well as the rest of the games we have in the Vault. Everything we do in pairs, so that's twice as much content, as well as it gets you access to Chris and Janine's painting tips and tricks and some other fun behind-the-scenes sort of stuff. Check it out, guys. Keep being awesome, and as always, happy wargaming.